Hey folks, welcome to the village. Tonight we're going to be working on a recipe we're going to have tomorrow for a little party we got going on here. Smoked baked beans in a cast iron skillet. It'll go in the smoker tomorrow. We'll just mix it up tonight, put it in the fridge. Got a little head start here. We got 5 strips of bacon, cut into really small pieces, 1 onion and 1 sweet pepper, basically minced. And we just put that over the stove or the fire, whatever you got. Cook that down a little bit till the onions are clear. And now we're going to take and mix all the other ingredients. Got everything set out here. We'll start off, we'll go and grab the navy beans, we'll throw those in there, we'll mix those in real good. And I personally like to take the navy beans and I like to rinse them before I put them in. It takes a lot of the salt and other stuff out of there, so they're not as bad for you. Just mix those in a little bit. I'm gonna work our way down the line here. I'll do my spoon. This is 2 cups of ketchup we're gonna mix in there. Cups of ketchup. This is barbecue sauce. This is actually a sauce that my wife makes, that we have a recipe we make. Pretty good, a little spicy. And these aren't your traditional baked beans, not all that sappy, syrupy, sweet stuff. It just tastes good. It's a little on the spicy side. I personally don't like baked beans. I like these, so. That's our barbecue sauce. And go with 2 tablespoons of prepared mustard, just regular old yellow mustard, nothing fancy here. A couple of those. Right. There's a mustard in there. And this is 1 cup of brown sugar, firmly packed in there. Light brown sugar, whatever you like, that's what I'm using. Mix that up a little bit. This is a 1/4 cup of molasses. Mix that in there. Give everything a good mix here at the end. Next thing, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Very precise precision measure here. 2 teaspoons of hot sauce. Again, this is something you can modify to what you like. This is going to be a little spicier. If you don't want it as spicy, cut it in half. So, especially with ours, we have our barbecue sauce is kind of spicy, so. Hot sauce. Just double check and make sure I got everything here. teaspoon of salt. I like the pink Himalayan salt. A half a teaspoon of black pepper. And 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Again, you want it not as spicy, cut in half or a third, whichever you feel like. That's a little much. And that's it. Just mix this up real good. And again, this will just go in the smoker. I'll put it about mid height in the smoker there. I think it goes 250, 2.5 hours. I personally like to use a mixture of cherry and apple. It's up to you. You can use a hickory if you like, pecan, whatever you feel like. You can mix them up. I like to mix them a little bit too to give it a little more flavor. Again, personal preference. Just try it and see what you like. Again, to get this mixed up really good. And I'm going to cook these tomorrow, so these will just get stuck in the fridge tonight. Probably cover with some plastic wrap. And tomorrow we'll throw them on the smoker. Cook them for 2.5 hours and munch down on them. Again, they're going to be a little bit spicier, but again, if people like me, I don't really like sweet stuff, so it's a little different, pretty darn good. Especially if you don't like baked beans traditional. There you go. That's finished product. Again, the cast iron skillet, which you cook it in, just gives a much better flavor. Works good. It goes in the smoker. You put it in the oven. You put it on, gas, whatever. Works good. So we'll get back to you tomorrow. We'll show you when we get the smoker set up. Throw those on there, and then we'll get them done. And we'll show you what they look like. I'll make sure I get this up on the end of the video so everybody can see my recipe and everything. It's just, again, this recipe I think I found randomly just looking through the internet. Nothing special or anything, just something that looked like I'd like, and seems like been a pretty good recipe. Everybody seems to like it pretty good, so I'll put that up also. So we'll get back to you tomorrow and we'll cook these bad boys up. Thanks for joining, folks. All right, here's the finished product of the beans. Didn't shoot a video when we got them off yesterday at People Over. Just give you an idea what it looks like. Also, I'll put the recipe up so you can look at that. If people want to try it, give it a shot. Like I said, it's kind of a little bit spicy, not your traditional beans. Give them a try. If you like this, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed before, subscribe. And thanks for tuning in, folks.